Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. We have finished up our coal line here. The coal is done. It's kind of a little bit sad. That was the coal line that we have done this whole base with, at least started the base with. But it's done, so we can pull it up now. No need in being sentimental. Let's see, I don't even think we need these power poles, do we? They're not doing anything. Now the whole base goes down, just watch. Alright, all you are done. You guys are all finished. Everything still powered? Looks like it. Alright, one thing I do want to do here is set up a place to get rid of some garbage. This line coming in only feeds the furnaces, so all this stuff is going to be burnt. So I'm going to put a little bit of a splitter right here. And we are going to take you up like this. We're going to need 2 spaces. And let's see, we don't need to even go that far. We can come right here. And take you in like that. You come down like this and come in like that. Excellent. And then we will need a requester chest right here. And do we have stack inserters? We do. Stack inserter there. We're going to request all of our garbage. And by garbage, I mean wood. Let's get like 500 of it. And let's see, we need to power that up. Let's see, that goes like over here. We can do that to that line. And you are not in robot range, so let's get another roboport. Will that work right there? Let's put it right there. All right, so this is this design here basically gives this middle lane right here priority. So anything that goes into this box, the stack inserter is going to put it right there. It's going to get the priority, and these 2 side lines here are just going to fill in the gaps. So we're going to basically get all of our wood, and it'll have the priority, so it'll all get dumped out into the line as long as it's in this box, and the coal's just going to fill in the gaps. Hopefully it'll come here soon. Yeah, here comes some wood, and we can watch this thing work. Okay, so yeah. There we go, and the wood is getting placed. Now, it's only going to be on one side of the belt. I think that's fine. Is it going to be fine? Actually, I don't think that is going to be fine. Let's pull up that stack inserter for a second and make a little bit different design here. Because I do want it to be on both sides of the belt. Here, what we can do is this right here. Oh, you're going to have to come like that. Let's see, you can go away. Well, this little simple design is becoming a little bit more complex, as these things tend to do. You come around like that. And you can continue on like that. All right, and we'll do a stack inserter here and a stack inserter here. There we go. That'll get it on both sides of the line. Not nearly as pretty, but more effective. And I got a lot of garbage in my inventory all of a sudden for some reason. So yeah, that'll give priority to the wood coming in. And that'll get sent down here and burnt into the steam engines. Now, from my experience, my limited experience, I should say, with dealing with this, I've done it in a couple of factories, is this wood is going to go through, and nobody's going to grab it because there's already coal in these burners, so it's not going to grab wood next because we can only hold one type of fuel. So the wood gets kind of just ignored until it gets pushed down into the end, and then all of a sudden all you do is have all this wood down here, and it's the only thing to burn, so that's when these guys will start grabbing it. So it turns out that really only the machines on the end are actually burning the wood, but they do burn the wood. and they use that for electricity, and it gets rid of it, which is what we're wanting to do. We're not doing this to get extra electricity. We're doing this to get rid of the wood. Why I wanted it on both sides of the belt is if wood only ends up on one side of the belt, they've got coal, they're only going to grab the coal, and the wood's just going to back up further. We want it on both sides, so it kind of forces those burners to grab the wood. All right, well, that will get rid of that, hopefully. Or it'll take the whole system down. One of the two. Who knows? While we're down here, I also noticed something else. I noticed that the copper's done as well. So all of our little miners we were trying to drain out have finally been all drained out. So let's go ahead and pull up this copper line. And let's see, all these miners are done, and that gives us some extra modules as well. Let's see, these turrets down here are probably done as well, because we have our wall, but yeah, I've got enough garbage in my inventory as it is. Now, what is all this stuff? Let's get rid of some of these chain signals. We don't need the ore. We can get rid of the speed modules for now as well. Don't need miners. Don't need the regular power poles, that is for sure. And probably, let's see, let's get rid of these. Get rid of that box. All this other stuff I think we need. At some point. Or at least don't want to get rid of yet. Except for you. We don't need you. Alright, we found ourselves back to the building train. So let's hop in. What I want to do this episode is kind of lay out a little bit of a... I guess just coal liquefaction, that's fine. Lay out a little bit of a smelting system, at least get kind of the general idea. We're not going to have anything functional or anything, we're just going to kind of lay it out. Now, I spent some time looking around on the internets and came across a couple of smelting designs that I thought were particularly clever, and one looked very, very optimal. Now, I was debating on whether to use bots or belts for this kind of thing, and finally ended up deciding on doing belts. Might as well. They're supposed to be more optimized in this version, so it shouldn't make much of a difference, really. I don't know, belts are fun. That's kind of my take on it. Belts are fun. Bots are fun, too, but I don't know, belts, they're just a little bit more interesting in my mind. Okay, so we don't need... let's see, let's just throw this in the trash car. And maybe grab half of it. Yeah, that's all we need, really. We're going to be building some stations. I don't need that active provider, I don't think. I really don't need that car. But they're not hurting anything. Okay, so let's grab... Let's see, probably going to need these undergrounds. Maybe some belt. We're going to need... let's see, train stops. Might grab another stack of power poles. And stack inserters and chests we are definitely going to need. And let's grab lights too. Oh, we've already got lights. Let's leave the lights. We'll get the lights later. All right, so... I found, this is the one that I decided upon. Where'd it go? It's right here. It's 14 furnaces, fully beaconed. Now, we're not going to have the beacons and the modules for these yet, but we will someday. So we're going to go ahead and build it out of this blueprint, and we'll fill in the modules and beacons later when we have those. But basically, ratio-wise, this is enough to smelt 2,000 iron ore a minute. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention, 2,000 is just enough ore to fill up one of these train cars. And 2,000 is enough to fill up half of one of these with like iron or copper. So I'm going to plan on bringing in an ore train that has 8 cars in it. And we are going to smelt that to 4 cars of whatever it is that we are going to be sending off. So I'm just, this isn't permanent or anything. I'm just plopping this down in order to plan out the facility. So basically, this is 8 of those smelters in a line. And I probably don't have enough. I know I didn't bring beacons or modules or anything. This is just to kind of lay it out. All right, so let's grab some belt here, and let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be one of the middle ones, and this is going to be, these 2 are the ones that are going to be in the middle. And 1, 2, 3. All right, and at a minimum, we are going to need, let's just take one out. Gonna need that much space. And we'll move it out just a little bit. We'll probably inch this station up to it later, but I want to take it out here just to have some room. All right, let's run some track up. We'll run some track down. And let's place a train stop. We'll just place it at the top. We'll adjust this later. All right, so I think for my ore cars, I want to have 2 engines on them. And we will need 4 or 6 of these on each side. We're going to double unload. Now, back at the base, these trains, I just unloaded them on one side just to kind of keep it compact, and that's really all that we need. We're doing fine with it. But in this, we want to unload these cars as fast as possible, and to do that, we can do it from both sides. So let's get those. Let's get some stack inserters here, just to have a little bit of a buffer into the chests. And we are going to send these across. Should be able to do this right here. All right, let's go ahead and just get power poles in there because I always forget the power poles. All right, so this one right here, they unload to the top right from the belt's perspective. So the top right is going to be up here for these guys. So this is going to load on this side of the belt. This one over here is going to load on this side of the belt as well, because that's the top right. It's the top left from the inserter's perspective, but the belt's going toward it, so it'll be up here. So both of these are going to load onto this side of the belt all the way down. So if we do this right here, these will load on the top. These will load on the top. They'll all load on the same side, but they'll come in together and merge together like that. At least I think that is the way that's going to work. All right, so all we have to do is bring these together like that. Actually, we probably want to bring you over as well. And we'll use some splitters to merge those together. And that'll take one line. So that'll be 1. And we just need to repeat that 8 times. So let's get another blueprint. Let's just get a new one. Do that. Get rid of the track. Always get rid of the track. Causes it to do weird things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, that's off. What have I done? Okay, and let's go ahead and take the track down since we've found out that we're gonna need to do that anyway. Is that you? It's you. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's our full unloading station, and we are out of blue undergrounds. Let's take a walk back to the train. Come on, robots. take a walk back to the train and see if we have any more. I think I might have grabbed them all, so we may be in trouble. Yes, I did. Oh well, that's fine. We've got them ghosted down, so it's not like we actually need them. All right, so let's take a look at how this lines up. I'm going to go ahead and bring these out a little bit just so they're a little bit more visible. All right, and let's take a blueprint of this. And let's get rid of it. It's so nice having all these robots. Okay, so this is going to confuse me, so I'm going to get rid of it. Right, not even sure why I was marking that off in the first place. All right, let's get our blueprint of that, and let's see how close. Okay, so that lines up with the bottom one. Is that good? Boy, I'd like to do it right there. Let's do it right here. And we'll adjust it from there. Actually, if we line it up with the bottom one here. Is that too close? Let's do that one. And we'll just figure out all this stuff. Let's see. You need to go up like that. And you're actually... Okay, you guys are hard to see. You make it hard to see. Do what you need to do. Go away. Can't see. Okay, and we may be able to do this a little bit better. You take you down like that. You come straight down. And, what we can do is merge you two right there. I mean, all that matters is that it gets into the splitter. This got all messed up. Let's see, you are coming out. You don't need to be there. You are lined up as well, so you can do pretty much the same thing. So you split. You can come on down like that. Okay. Okay, you are all set to go. As are you. Just need to fix up the alignment of this one right here. Okay, and you can actually do the opposite. You two split right there, and you two split right there, and then we just have to adjust that one coming in. Okay, all these are running the wrong way, aren't they? Oh, just that one. Okay, so let's split you two down here. And you can just come across straight. And do kind of the opposite of what we did down there. And yeah, it's not going to be beautiful by any means, but I don't think we get points for beauty, do we? We might. I don't know. I haven't seen the final screen in a while. All right, you're going to come up like that, go in, you're going to go in like that, and all of that is done. So that is our input for the station. So the train will come up here, and it will unload, and that will fill this blue belt, which will go in and get smelted, and then we will all come out on this side. And we'll deal with that one in the next episode, because I need to go back to the base and get some more supplies, so we can build the other side of that. All right, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode, where we'll get this smelter finished up, and then on to planning other things. Science. Breaking speed. Let's do it. All right, see you next time.